Auzubillahi minash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Subhanallazi asra bi-'abdihi laylan minal masjidil haram ilal masjidil aqsa allazi barakna hawlahu linuriyahu min ayatina innahu huwas samiul basir. Auzubillahi minash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatun min lisani yafqahu qawli. Surah Isra. Brief commentary and background. This surah has 111 verses divided into 12 rukus or sections. This surah was revealed in Makkah in the last stage of Prophet Muhammad's preaching, almost a couple of months before his migration to Yathrib, which is Medina. So this surah revealed under a time of great distress and persecution, but also this was a time when God had put Prophet's love in the hearts of people of Medina who accepted Islam and invited Prophet to come to Medina. It was revealed after the Prophet Muhammad's ascension to heaven. That is also the reason for one of its name, Isra, which means night journey. The second name of this surah is Bani Israel. This journey of Prophet Muhammad from Makkah to Mosque Aqsa, Jerusalem, and from there to seventh heaven is mentioned at two places, first in the beginning of surah and second in verse 60. As per traditions, after his Miraj ascension to heavens, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ brought two gifts for Muslims, the 5 daily prayers and this surah. Major issues, divine laws and guidance discussed in this surah. Number 1, Isra. Number 2, divine commandments. For example, worship none but Allah. Be kind and obedient to parents. Give to relatives and the needy. Do not be a miser or a spendthrift. Do not kill your children for fear of poverty. Do not commit adultery. Do not slay without just cause. Do not say anything without knowledge. Do not walk arrogantly on earth. Safeguard the property of owner. Safeguard the property of orphans. Allah does not beget children, and those who say this utter a monstrous lie. There is a life after death. The obligation of 5 daily prayers and the prayer of Tahajjud, special late night prayer. Human Rasools are sent to human beings. Perform Salah in a voice which is neither too loud nor too soft. There are 4 powerful lessons from Isra Miraj. Number 1. Believe the possibility of impossibility. The event itself was physically impossible, beyond the imagination of people of that time. Even today, the journey from Makkah to Jerusalem takes more than 2 hours by plane, and it takes more than 1 day to journey to outer space. The story of Isra Miraj may sound fictional. However, we need to believe it with our hearts, that it is possible, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Quran about the event to show as part of his signs. Lesson number 2. With every hardship there will be ease. The journey of Isra and Miraj occurred after the period of time that was called the year of sadness. It was a year where Prophet Muhammad ﷺ's uncle Abu Talib and his beloved wife Khatija passed on. This was also the year when Prophet Muhammad ﷺ journeyed to Taif with the intention of winning the hearts of the community to accept his message. However, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was rejected, and the people of Taif pestered him and threw stones at him as a sign of not welcoming him. Tired, forsaken and wounded, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ's faith in Allah was never shaken. However, although the challenge were unbearable, instead of seeking revenge, he prayed for not just the people of Taif, but their descendants as well. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala then rewarded him with his wonderful journey that is perfectly encapsulated in Quran. Lesson number 3. A true friendship of hardships and unwavering faith in each other. One day following Isra and Miraj, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ told the story to his cousin Hani. She was shocked and told Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam not to tell anyone else, as they would not believe in him. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam left the house and went to Abu Jahl to inform the story of his journey. Abu Jahl called the people of Makkah to listen to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's story. The people were shocked and did not believe his story. Some of them went to Abu Bakr and told him that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam claimed that he went to Masjid Aqsa and performed his prayer there and returned to Makkah in one night. The people assumed that Abu Bakr would give the same reaction and leave the Prophet. However, upon hearing that, Abu Bakr immediately said, "I believe." He did not question Prophet Muhammad's or doubt whether he was telling the truth. Abu Bakr knew Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam's true personality and character as Al-Amin, the trustworthy. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's characteristics were nicely encapsulated in the Quran. Lesson number 4. The success that you seek calls you 5 times a day. The 5 daily prayers are one of the gifts from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to us. Commands to Muslims were usually communicated to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam through Jibreel. However, the daily prayers are so important that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was ascended to the heavens to speak to Allah directly. When he first met Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he commanded that Muslims pray 50 times a day. However, Prophet Musa advised him to negotiate to reduce the number of prayers a day. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam went back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to negotiate a few times before the number of prayers was reduced to 5 times in a day, but with the rewards of praying 50 times a day. The negotiation process reflects Allah's mercy and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's love for us, which is also reflected in this hadith. When I came back to Musa, he said, "What have you been ordered?" I replied, "I have been ordered to observe 5 prayers a day." He said, "Your followers cannot bear 5 prayers a day, and no doubt I have got an experience of people before you, and I have tried my level best with Bani Israel. So go back to Allah and ask for a reduction to lessen your followers' burdens." I said, "I have requested so much of Allah that I feel ashamed, but I am satisfied now and surrender to Allah's order." When I left, I heard a voice saying, "I have passed my order and have lessened the burden of my worshippers." Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.